And let's graph number 6. So again, first thing that I need to do is I need to identify my asymptote. My asymptote is this k value of 8. So I would go up to 8, graph my horizontal dashed line, because remember your calculator cannot do it for you, so you have to do it. Your asymptote, since it's horizontal and at 8, has an equation of y equals 8. Now we take our calculator, enter it into y equals to get some points. So I would have a negative parentheses 1/4. Make sure that you put that 1/4 in parentheses. It is there because it is needed. And then raise it to that exponent of that x plus 1, and then plus 8. And look at your table, so that way we can graph some points. Now remember, you're going to want to identify the points that you can graph that aren't crazy decimals and are easy for me to graph on this screen. So I'm going to want to go ahead and concentrate mainly on these right here. I can do a -3, -8, -2, 4, -1, 7, and then a 0, 7.75. The other ones kind of get a little too messy. So let's go ahead and let's graph these right here. So I'll go -3, -8, -2, 4, -1, 7, oops, and then 0, 7.75. And again, I want to make sure that I'm connecting my dots to where it looks like the graph that I have in my calculator. So look at your graph and go ahead and identify as to what the curve does. See how it follows the asymptote at the end there? You need to make sure that you follow the asymptote at the end there. So we're connecting our dots, and we're following the asymptote at the end. Make sure that you draw arrows at each side. This right here has a domain of -infinity to infinity because all exponentials have a domain of -infinity to infinity. This has a range that can only go up to that 8. It can't go any higher than that 8. So this range right here would be from -infinity up to 8, both in parentheses because you can't touch. Now this right here would be an example of a decay graph. I know it is a decay graph because my b value is in between 0 and 1. My b value here is 1/4. 1/4 is in between 0 and 1. The fact that my a value is negative flips my graph upside down, which makes it a little funny to look at.